everyone. So as you saw from the intro, the Geo is now on air suspension. So it definitely got a lot lower. The front is probably exactly where I want it right now. The rear still has a little bit to go. So basically we got a lot to do today. I bought an angle grinder because I don't have one of those, so we got to pick that up. I want to go to a pick and pull and get a new glove box door for mine, because I tried to use my heat gun to restore it and that just melted it. So we need a new one of those. Then gonna go to Harbor Freight to get one of those like Christmas tree drill bit things, because we're gonna be basically cutting out the rear control arms and the bracket that the airbag goes on, so that we can basically, right now the bracket has like a little bit of a spacer so that it comes off the rear control arm, and we're gonna be cutting that completely off so it's just a plate, and then cutting the rear control arm and getting those welded together. That should gain us about 2 inches, and then I'll see about cutting the top part of the bracket as well. So that's the plan for today. Super excited. It's been awesome to have the Geo on air suspension now. There's a little bit of a leak in my ECU, or not ECU, the air management valve system from airlift, and so I'm gonna have to send that back to the place and get it back. But that's the only kind of hiccup that I've had so far. So it's been super awesome. It's very fun, and let's get going. Quinn, sit. Good sit. Good sit. Good sit. Break! Alrighty, picking up some tools for the pick and pull. Basically, I always bring my socket set, which has like a screwdriver and stuff like that, and then I'm also going to throw in some trim removal tools, just in case there's any trim on this Geo that I want. But main thing is hopefully a glove box door. So let's head off to Home Depot, pick up the angle grinder, and then off to the pick and pull. Alrighty, we are here. So I ordered this stuff online just for pickup, so it should be a quick little trip in and then right back out. There's the angle grinder, so got that picked up. So now let's head off to the pick and pull. Dang, got this Stance Civic. Check it. We're here. Alright, we're here. I'm in the Geo. It's pretty windy out here, so I'm putting the camera in the car. The Geo is here, so it looks like there's the glove box. Honestly, it looks pretty new, but it's black, so that kind of sucks because my car is kind of like the gray. I think this interior is like the blue interior, which is weird, but yeah, my interior is the gray. So, you know, I might just take it because it's very nice and new, and it works, but sucks that it's not the right gray color. So let's take a look around and see what else is in here. Honestly, the interior is very nice. Okay, so interesting. This car has mismatched seats. Was definitely repainted by someone. Pretty funny. Looks like a rattle can job. Oh, and it was silver before. Interesting. I still don't totally know interior pieces, like which ones get what, but this kind of has the darker ones. So let's see what else is here. Let's try and get into the trunk. There's a few pieces in the trunk that I could use. A-pillar I could actually use. Might pull that off. And I hope that screw isn't for this. Alright, I'm gonna try and get into the trunk, see if I can open it up. Alright, ended up taking off the broken glass on the rear trunk to try and get in there and see if there's any parts that I needed, but unfortunately no parts in there. So I think I'm gonna leave this glove box here. It's not worth it to buy this glove box when it's not the right one, even though it works. I think I can get them new for about 30 bucks, so I might just end up going that route. So the one thing that would be nice is this A-pillar cover. So I'm gonna try and get this off since this is new. Mine's sagging and stuff like that. So let's try and get that off. Okay, so I think these are actually the clips that I'm missing in mine. So my A-pillar might actually be okay, but I'm just missing these clips. I think I'm gonna risk it and just grab these clips, and then that's about it. Let me see if there's some clips on the front that I can take as well. All right, so this is all I'm gonna end up taking. We'll see if they actually charge me for it. Alrighty, successful trip. They didn't end up charging me anything for those little clips, so I've gone to Pick and Pulls like quite a bit now, and every time I just kind of go and get some clips or like little things, they're totally cool with it. So that's kind of can be your prize if you don't end up getting the big thing that you want. I guess it's like $2 to enter, and those clips would probably cost me more than $2 new. So happy with that. At least I got something out of it, and my A-pillar thing should hopefully stay open now, or stay up. So now we're off to Harbor Freight. Let's head over there. I want to get one of those little drill bits that's like a Christmas tree. So then I can kind of like drill my control arm out, like the holes for the actual airbag stuff. Once I get that done. So let's head on over there now and pick that up. We made it. Let's go get that drill bit. Here it is. Alrighty, ended up getting a bunch of cut-off wheels and these little bits. Basically, I need to be running or drilling some holes, and so this will help me, you know, get the right hole size. I'll be stopping at AutoZone. I need to pick up some clips, and then also I'm gonna stop at this place to get some unroasted coffee. So I roast my own coffee in like a popcorn popper, so it's in Oakland, which is nice. So let's stop by those places now.
I think they're probably in the yard.
Alrighty, got the green coffee beans, and then also stopped by AutoZone or O'Reilly's and picked up some windshield washer fluid. I was running out of that in the Geo, and some trim retainers, which hopefully will work for the I have like a couple missing in the front. Let's go back home, install a few things, and then grab some lunch. Alrighty, let's install these clips just here. I had to pop those out when I was painting this, so I painted basically all the black trim for my car, the bumpers, these, this, and everything yesterday, and had to drill these out because I couldn't figure out how to pop them out. But yeah, let's get these in, then I'll pull the car out and we can take some pics. Alrighty, so that's the car. It's definitely a lot lower in the front. Basically, the frame is lower than where the front bumper is, so I'm gonna get a little lip so that it kind of lines up a little bit more even. And then the front should only be like 2 inches off the ground. The rear still has a lot to go, but basically I think, you know, I talked a little bit about adjusting the brackets and stuff like that. So I need to adjust the brackets, and then that should give me about another 3 inches, I think. So if you can see here, the fitment on the front is actually pretty good. It's like the fender is below the top of the tire. So that's pretty good. And I can get like a spacer or something to pull this wheel out a little bit so that it's not as sunk in. But that's actually pretty cool. I'm fixing this up. So this is kind of like an extra trim piece that was on it that I'm taking off. But
as you can see in the rear, there's still about an inch gap between the top of the fender and the top of the wheel, or the, sorry, bottom of the fender and the top of the wheel. So that's what I'm trying to get rid of. Let's see. And then as for the actual frame, so there's about, a couple inches, well, 4 inches or so that the frame has to actually touch the ground. So that's kind of like the lowest point. And let's check the oil pan. So exhaust is pretty low there. But overall, super happy with how it's coming out. Yeah, it's a way different thing to have like air suspension in your car. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. If there's any bumps or anything like that, I can just air up in the front and then go right over those bumps. That's about it for the car. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Go ahead and give it a like and subscribe if you like the video, and I'll be posting again next week. So see ya.